I doubt that any Category C cars would be DLC.
Category C is the only DLC that is required. Also, I've started the stream.
Would you like to select a vehicle set?
Also, I can hear myself, so I need to cut over myself.
Yes.
Just be careful, they're all rentals.
They're all rentals.
Shut up. I've got too many windows open. There we go. Let's kill it.
Hello.
It is weird. Anyway.
Everything's weird.
Let me actually put the game in the game window. That might help. I didn't want to mess around with this too much until I actually got the thing into full screen and working fine, but there we go. It's one of these games I'm having to Alt-tab out of, and it was giving me some grief with that a little earlier. Evening!
Evening.
Yes, we're going to race with rental cars.
We are.
I'm gonna ready up.
Let us begin then.
We're all in different cars, and we're all doing a thing. Time for some serious, fair racing, where we will crash into an Aegon repeatedly.
Well, the thing is, though, Shadow, you're driving a rental. We're not. We both own these cars.
I have $500,000 in change I could spend.
Yeah, but the cars cost 200 grand. So, like the cheapo basic cars. Ooh, Shadow gets to start in second, I think.
Yay!
You're up there with Faisal Mahmood. What the hell is that flag?
Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
BRUM.
No, it's BRUM. Get it right.
It's Grid Autosport, yeah. Which is like Grid 3?
Yeah, effectively Grid 3.
I'm not sure if Grid 2 came out first.
Although this is discounting all of the Grid games that were kind of the racing tutorial
One
thing.
to watch is Aegon 1, 2, 3,
Total
4.
time spent driving 6 minutes, not
To
6
be fair,
minutes.
6 minutes driving. You're one to watch.
No, I wondered. I first thought 6 meters. He drove for 6 meters.
Well, if you've only traveled 6 meters, that's an achievement. That's why you're watching.
My vehicle apparently took some minor damage in the last race, where Aegon died in our test race.
This is why I rented my cars. I already have an advantage. Their cars are destroyed.
Destroyed. It's like 2% damage, and I just repaired it. He is pulling a
Yep, which I refuse to correct in future occurrences of that.
It's like those time trials in Dirt 3 all over again, isn't it? I completed the race in 6 meters. All 3 laps.
The best 6 meters, though.
Right, here we go.
Let's
the guy who
go.
completed this extremely long route isn't exactly the time.
I wish I'd played the game a little because I'd got rid of a lot of my head-up display here. Oh well.
Just a little bit.
What? I'm not moving.
Help, I'm being rammed by a Canadian.
I was overtaken by a Brazilian. Got him on the inside, though.
My game froze.
You're in third, and I've just been rammed.
Well, I started second, so I have lost the place, effectively. I've ran my way into second.
Got Aegon crash.
Yep.
Rip Aegon. That was an odd breaking point for him. I imagine it's optimal because it's the AI, but that did not feel optimal.
The AI can be odd.
I think it's crashing because it's overheating.
That's not good.
It's on your computer then. I don't know why this would make it overheat when any other.
Yeah. Weird.
Well, I'm not a fan of that corner, but I think I got in the hang of that. I got a penalty! How much is this penalties here?
It just forces you to drive slow.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if it was a time penalty or something.
Well, it basically is a time penalty because it makes you drive slow for a bit, but it's normally a couple of seconds. But a couple of seconds can mean a lot when you're in cars that are very close to match to performance.
Shouldn't have lifted. I had that. I've still pulled out a reasonable gap though. In touring, 2 seconds is a good gap. Especially as I'm liable to make mess ups like that one. Yeah, I do want Marrow grounded out by engines. It's the perfect plan. Although I did think I adjusted the volume on it.
Word, that was. But yes, the engine sounds like quite loud.
Yeah, I will sort that in a moment.
I had to because I couldn't tell a goddamn word they could say. Best of times.
I lowered the settings. That should help a little.
At least I overtook Marcel Neuner.
And Egan, of course. You did overtake Egan, who was the one to watch.
He was the one to watch.
Who was the one
We
that
watched him. He went away.
Yep. Just vroom.
Well, I mean, I could speak louder, but that,
I can
not
fix this and I get round to there. I'm just gonna quit out for the moment. Actually, I should probably stay here just to see the session end, but
you don't have to quit out. You can do it from the options in the game.
okay, that's fine. Impact rating 1.4. I don't know what the 0.4 impact rating means, but hooray!
No, neither do I. But it's an option to turn that on and off, so I leave it on.
Fair enough.
Like when we get to the actual next screen, I think you could go to options and adjust sound from there.
Awesome.
Sepang
Oh, this is Malay. This is a Formula 1 track. I might know this.
Yeah, it is an F1 track. So yeah, I didn't do so great that one because I got pushed off the track, hit the gravel, and rolled quite badly. Oh, hang on a second.
No.
I'll let you do this.
It hopefully will. If not, you're going to be drowned out again. So, your last words?
Want to watch?
Shadowhawk! Yes, watch me! The game commands it. Ah, there we go.
Oh, no, there you go. Yeah, so if you go to...
Yep, found it.
The very last option.
I can't turn the engine down below 50.
I'll just turn the game off. Or no. Yeah, you can't turn those sounds off for some reason.
Well, it's not going to be a great difference, but...
The thing is, it will have inverted the starting grid now, so I probably will start way ahead of Shadow.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to work my way up from the back of the grid. I did start in second, of course, in that race, so, you know.
Oh, God. I'll be right back.
I've turned everything down. It's just my usual default thing. Apparently, I'm starting right behind Mara.
Are you?
I'm starting 10th.
Yes, you are.
That's not a reversed order grid. Just pointing that out.
It's supposed to do the
Also, this car's done 90,000 miles.
This has done 11. It's not even run in yet. Do you like my
I do like your...
British Velociraptor yelling at the number 42?
It's quite a good one. Maragin just decides to do what I should have done, really, and sneak into third.
Yep. Just let everybody pack up and go around the outside.
Should have done the same thing, but oh well.
There's a jet out there. It's going very slowly for a jet. Oh, it's Aaron. He doesn't know how to spell the name Aaron again. Stop hogging the road, you silly bastard.
I'm over braking at corners. This is not good.
Don't worry, if we progress up higher tier cars, that will become less of an issue. You do need to brake early. They lock up quite badly.
I'm back.
Welcome back, sir.
I'm back. What have you done with Egan?
I am.
Sounds reasonable.
Watch out for that hairpin.
What
So I
happened?
managed to
Scratch.
overtake everybody else.
Probably a couple of weeks, but I'll do a proper confirmation video at some point this weekend.
I think the original plan was for it to be next week.
It was, but I'm just going to give myself a bit more time on it. Oh, well, that's not a place I wanted to encounter both of you at the tight corner.
Yeah, that wasn't.
I'll leave you some space because I'm a nice person like that.
Because I'm not Egan.
No, I'd have let Egan some space as well. It wouldn't have been quite as much space.
Or not at all space.
I leave you space. It's just you need to learn the meaning of teamwork
Your
first.
fault that your car doesn't fit in 1 inch.
Oh, I overdid that.
You overcooked that one.
I did. That being said, I've got the momentum here. I've got a bigger wind-up for the straight at least, so I might be able to have you, if I'm fortunate, on the braking here. Oh, that was nowhere near. Oh, okay.
Ooh, yeah.
I braked far too early. I wasn't expecting that to happen. How many laps is this? 3. Okay. Well, then I'll pick my moment. I won't ram you off the road to get past you. I'll do my general James rules of racing.
It's touring. You can it's the
I
game
know,
is
but I have
short,
unofficial
but
rules
I
of conduct when I'm having a serious race with Slime Boy, and I'm going to apply the same rules to you here. That's contact's allowed, but we don't count it as a proper overtake unless it's clean. This
Contrary to popular belief, the barely audible man is driving quite well.
He is driving quite well. I am not driving quite well because I've just been overtaken.
Depends which barely audible man he refers to.
Well, the Egan is driving amazingly well.
He's no longer visible. He has face shifted out of all reality.
He has gone so fast that nobody can perceive him anymore.
He redshifted and then vanished from existence.
The only problem is, of course, he hasn't actually officially stuck to within the guidelines of the course and will therefore be disqualified.
I haven't officially what?
You haven't stuck within the guidelines of the course, so therefore you will be disqualified. But you're definitely the fastest. Nobody's going to deny that.
Shadow keeps inappropriately touching my back.
Yeah, that was a light tap and I didn't get past you.
Last lap. Oops.
Well, you'll have a wind up for the last corner, but...
Ah, found it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16.
I locked up. That was not a clean
So did I.
That was not a clean overtake by any means, sir.
Yeah. Locking up is a very present issue in this game.
The thing is, I tried to brake for that reasonably early as well.
I might start trying to go for maximum drift though, because you can sort of.
I've kind of noticed it's possible, but I'd have to get the controls exactly configured for it, I think. I'm sure you can mess around with the settings to make it easier.
You can later on once you've leveled up a bit. It's all like gate behind level progression.
Also, my rented car has been damaged by him. You see that? The panel's loose.
I didn't hit you.
You did.
I
Somebody.
went straight past you.
You hit me. Something hit me. I've got a panel loose.
Well, it wasn't me.
Oh, it might have been the AI if he was right close to you, but that means he locked up even worse.
Yeah.
That's what they
No,
all
I
say.
shot past you and landed in the sand or gravel, whatever the hell it was. To be honest, though, it's likely we both completely pummel the AI and the Aegon.
Yeah, this is true.
And we have both completely pummeled the AI and the Aegon.
Well, to be fair, there's one AI sticking with us, but I think he's designed to.
Already?
Yeah, yes.
That was not how to take that corner. Oh no, he's not summoning Cthulhu, he's not doing the proper chant. It's only Azathoth, which in many ways is worse.
Huh? So, what?
We're just saying you were summoning Azathoth, which would be worse than Cthulhu, but it's not the Cthulhian chant.
I think he's actually trying to summon, like, the vengeful god of history teachers, to be entirely honest with you.
Yeah, Azathoth, god of chaos. 159 as well.
Didn't want to put my crayons back into the box.
I am level 2!
So am I.
Hooray! Oh, it's a wonder watching you gained 1,000. Aegon, you gained 1,000 experience points for doing nothing.
Did I?
Well, you would if you'd have finished. You gained 1,000 gold for being the one to watch.
Hello, Onion. Debbie does not own this one.
Debbie does not own this one. If she turns up later in the stream, we will be switching to dirt, of course.
Well, we might be switching to dirt.
We will likely be switching to dirt at some point anyway, especially if they can't get in the next time.
Although dirt has become increasingly unreliable with just balking the.
Yeah, it seems to have some
mouse games.
It does seem to have some weird issues with it these days. That.
The odd thing is, it always does it on cat and mouse games.
That we've noticed.
Yep.
But yes,
Look
yay,
at that
dirt.
spelling of Aaron. That's just not how you spell Aaron.
How do you spell?
Apparently, Shadow is starting in 9th, and I'm starting in 2nd this time.
That's fair enough. I don't mind that.
Want to watch me? I won once.
9th to 2nd.
I saw him on a TV show once.
Well, I'm in a car with 90,000 miles. 9,000 miles in the clock. I thought it was 90,000, but of course that's a point.
9,000 would be a bit silly for a race car.
9,000 though miles on this thing. Hi, Haddo. Indeed. Hi, Haddo.
Yes, I've got 22 miles on this thing.
Hi, Haddo and Shadow, you say?
Only a little bit over the white lines. Don't be so
I was
mean.
massively over the white lines and finished and a net result 7th. Oddly, didn't penalise me for that, and I was even further off.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't. It's very arbitrary. However, I am currently leading the pack. Huzzah!
You are. I've got 4. It's Shawadi Wadi. I also was paying attention to the chat and not to the corner, and that means I had to hit Alex Conte to brake. He appreciated it.
What do you mean I don't get?
He would have leaned out the window and said sorry.
Sorry.
What do you mean they don't get a capital letter?
And
Sorry?
if Snoopy playing a Canadian, it would be sorry.
Oh.
Oh, I know. I see what you mean about the spelling of Aaron now. That is terrible.
Yeah. A-R-R-O-N. Is that what?
Marcel, get out of my way.
He's still sulking because he was in first and then I overtook him. He also likes to say niner.
Marcel, come on. You're on my line now. Okay. Alright, up to 3rd. I've got 2 laps to catch a Mara now.
It's also gone suspiciously dark.
Oh, you know, this bit of a track is totally safe. You don't need any lights for this. There's also no crowd. I mean, if the crowd can't see you, what's the point in lighting it up?
Wait, slowing down when it's not actually time to slow down is a bad thing to do.
Oh.
Oh, darn it.
Now I don't even deserve a capital letter.
Nope.
If that is what the YouTubes have decided.
Since when do you listen to the YouTube?
All the time!
He often disregards what they say, but he listens.
No, I listen to the YouTubes.
Since
Well, to be fair, I invoke them in every one of my videos these days.
oh,
I wish them a good day and carry on and do my thing.
these days,
Yeah, I didn't always
you mean
do
it
this.
hasn't been- it isn't, you mean
I
it
don't know when I
hasn't
started doing it, but that's been my
several
traditional
years.
intro for a while. I don't know when I started it, though.
That's a Croatian joke. Yes, probably.
But yeah, I refer to them as the peoples of the YouTubes. It might have been around the time of the Council of Twitch, oddly.
No, we were doing it before that.
We were doing it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, come on, at this part, we've basically just become part of channels of Shadow's channel.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Especially now that YouTube has murdered all small channels.
pretty much.
Yep.
Support a small channel today. Go subscribe to somebody with 900. Do it.
Yep.
I don't even care which one. Just do it. They won't appreciate any more views and won't appreciate it, but you know.
Yep.
Oh, I've got one lap to make up. No.
Because suddenly people who advertise things have started to care.
Yeah, I advertise things, Egan. I don't care.
Nobody watches adverts anymore. Everybody ad blocks.
Yep.
That's because they oversaturate.
Egan abusing his. Ooh, you seem to mess that up a little bit.
Yes, I looked at quite badly.
Well, that means we got a race on for this last one. I was gonna say it's gonna be a bit of a stretch to catch you, but now it's got about 0.6 of a second. I just needed to do something like that.
Hey,
Yeah, you started that game.
I blocked you. You just.
You
got
went,
tangent.
you sideswiped me, sir. I let you do that and just stayed into you.
Well, the way I figure, if you want to succeed at YouTube, the best probably don't care about what you don't care about the profit. Then you'll really enjoy it.
Oh, god damn it, I misinterpreted the corner. That's not good.
Yes, you did.
For some reason I thought it was a
Although
right.
I had to slam on the brakes to avoid just T-boning you then. Well, this is good.
Final
Cheers.
corner! Don't cut, don't cut, don't cut. Ah! I cut! Darn it! He wins. I was desperately trying to get Clara enough over that it wouldn't cut, and it worked the first time, did it the second. Darn it.
I am winner.
Winner.
I was
Yeah.
beaten!
You can have him fried.
Darn it! My perfect record has been beaten. I had a perfect online record until this race.
Mm-hmm. All two.
It was quite a good ending, actually. 2 corners, no distance. Unfortunately, I just went too far over the lines because he didn't leave me room, which is fair. You didn't have to.
Which is fair, 'cause I
No,
had
no,
to
no,
say
you weren't.
that's like
You definitely did not need to give me room there. He was slightly ahead. He had more than the right to that space. Unfortunately, this being touring cars, I had every right to find that small gap and try for it.
Well, that's why I wasn't complaining. I just said no.
Gotta buy a
I'm not free to
new...
yield.
No, I'm not gonna buy a new copy of Grid for that. But yay, I earned 60 points. Woo!
Oh yeah, we're both doing reasonably well, now methinks. All right, should we try one more time to get an Egan to not die?
We could try to get Negan to not die.
No.
I mean, it's always a possible thing.
Come
Why
on,
did I
you.
just reinvite Shadow. Wrong person. Ah!
Oh, I could
Come on,
join
you
again.
don't want to see chat. Let's just.
I could read the
Oh,
chat
yeah.
out to you when I bother paying attention to it.
No, I
Yes,
wanna see
Egan
what my
abusing his power. Shocked face. I only need 900 more subs.
You're gonna read out every line now. aren't
No,
you?
I've decided not to there.
Although Shadow is a text-to-speech engine.
I am a text-to-speech engine. This is from a long time back.
I invited an Aiken, but he didn't accept the invitation.
Hold on.
How rude.
I know,
Hold
it's
on.
terrible.
It's rude.
Hold on.
I'm telling you, it's rude. I'm sure chat would agree that that's rude.
It is. It's terribly rude.
You didn't even politely decline. You just didn't respond.
Manager Stigo was neprisno.
See? He's a commissar. He would know.
I'm joining Team Kicker. Kick the Aiken, kick the Aiken. Well, to be fair, even if that was his game plan, we enjoy his company enough. He can stay and do that.
What do you mean I don't want Shadowhawk here anymore?
I don't mind if you want to sabotage it. You're a good friend, and honestly, your company's worth it.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's see if Aiken is the one to watch in race 1.
Probably not.
Aiken Incorporated, indeed.
Although a business with the entire model of shutting down a small YouTuber, and I've only got 3,500, so I'm definitely a small YouTuber. It's not. Is it the same 3 courses as well?
Oh, is it?
I was just wondering, was it the same as first course we had?
I may have been necessary for me to go and click something and randomize. Never mind.
That's fine.
Aiken never got to play them anyway, so.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yep.
Is that
Ready?
Shadow's kicker car? Yep, it is.
I cannot modify this vehicle. I should go and buy vehicles before I do the next race. I'm starting in last, so I'm okay.
I still like the design on mine.
Kicker!
Yeah, it's all gold and. It's
Ready.
This is true. I'm 5'9", so I don't think calling me a little person necessarily works. But
He's slightly shorter than me then.
to be fair, Slimeboy started calling me Titch for the moment he was a quarter of an inch taller than me. It got worse as it went on. Because he is 6'3".
Oh.
Yes, but he's also skinny as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Are you sure you two are brothers?
Marition has a theory, but you know.
Yes. They just turned up one day, and one wouldn't ask and one wouldn't tell. So
I will say this: we've never had to bother to do genetics, but he is my brother. And the only person who can apparently beat me at Mega Bomberman.
He's his brother Philippe?
No, I've never had a brother called Philippe. Oh, god darn it.
Yeah. Well, maybe
I did not get any white flag warnings for that. I basically skipped the entire corner.
Maybe that's what James started calling himself when he went to America.
No, I'm fairly sure he's not Philippe out there. They like American. The Americans like British, you know.
Well, he posted something about drinking beer and watching the Super Bowl, so I just kind of replied.
Well, he's in the country for it, in all fairness.
Yeah, but I replied saying I was with you up to beer. Beer was okay, and it's that silly version of rugby they're playing that kind of spoils it all. To which he just replied, "I'm 60."
Aww. I'll be fair, it's one of the few sporting events I will watch every year.
Yeah.
That and curling when the Winter Olympics is on.
Well, the Winter Olympics is on.
I know, I'm obsessed by curling again. It's awesome.
Clearly, we all need to watch the curling event with Shadow.
I'm being serious. I love curling as a sport. It's awesome. It's silly.
Anyone up?
It's ridiculous, but I like the strategy.
Yeah.
Anyone up for a curling stream?
I don't think there is a single way to do curling, and no games that do it. Otherwise, I would know about them by now.
I guarantee you there will be a game of curling.
Well, there'll be Winter Olympic specials that do it, but Aiken is left.
There goes Aiken again.
Yeah.
Well, let me chase down Mara, get the win, and then we'll move on to
But this time it wasn't because it was overheating. It's something else. I don't know what.
This time it was because it was Aiken.
This time it wasn't. It isn't hot now. I don't get it. It's probably just civil reasons.
I'm exploring track limits, trying to get extra speed on the straights to do this. That might have got me 10.42.
There is apparently where
Words, Egan.
Choose them wisely. Come on. Come on.
Curling.
Yes!
It let you do that?
It let me have that. Wasn't sure it was going to. It let me have that.
That was very silly, sir. You were so far out of the track limits, though.
Yeah. I had no complaints if it called me the white line warning for that, but that was the only shot I had to get past you, and it let me do it.
Shadow, you could have got another car between me and you, and I was on the line.
Bryce thinks that I was pushed off. I don't agree with him necessarily, but...
How did I push somebody behind me off the track?
Ah, dear. Alright, do you want to quit out and get the same courses again?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that was fun, and we'll definitely have to do this again if we can get Egan's stuff to work.
I still don't know, Egan, what you were trying to say, so...
I was trying to say web app for curling.
A web app?
Yep.
I don't think a web app's going to cut it.
And U's. W's, yes.
Why do you use a double V and call it a W?
Because language hates you.
French do. Although they call it a
W.
Yeah. Well, because we changed the sound of it. Like the Germans will say "ver," but we say "what." Okay. So I need to re-invite. Or are we going to that?
You should hear me try and say railroad.
We just did.
Railroad.
I've been working on a railroad.
Choo-choos! All the choo-choos! I'm gonna move that over there now, so...
I need to find that that train drifting game at some point.
Yes, you do.
I need to find a copy of it.
Yes, you do. Hello.
Multiplayer!
Hello, Palisar.
Hello, everybody who wishes to join now. May. You have permissions.
You actually have the games, not permissions.
I have permission to go into the chat things and do stuff and things, so yeah.
Been working a long day.
And now we're going to see the master of teamwork.
Apparently, confused with the curling being incredibly loud and hurting his ears.
Hello.
Hello, I need to actually shut that off.
Yep. You do.
Has it gone into weird resolution? Why has it gone into weird resolution?
It has a little bit on my screen, in all honesty.
What the hell resolution is 1768 by 992?
Oh, god darn it. Alright, hold on. I'm just going to go into the game so I can mute you, Egan. Bear with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Silence.
Thank you.
Gonna avoid that one because we're fairly sure that causes the problems. Okay.
Somebody shouldn't. You know, somebody should make a highly detailed curling game for.
Invite to game. For some reason, it wasn't allowing me to do this, so bear with. Yeah, I must have my Steam overlays turned off. Can other people start inviting people? Or anybody who wishes to join anyway.
I can certainly attempt to do so.
I will meanwhile kick people out.
I can invite a commissar.
I'll kick you out too.
And possibly a fellow.
Two for team, Megan. Hello, Bram. How are we doing?
Hello.
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 Hello, Kyrol.
I had push to talk on. That's why it didn't work.
Oh no, it's broke. Oh wait.
Why is the light not working? What's going on?
To be fair, there's a tabletop. I don't want to play curling in Tabletop Simulator.
That would be quite interesting.
It would be very odd.
It would be. I mean, I'd almost prefer to go up to Scotland and play curling properly than do that.
Why go up to? Why did you go up to Scotland?
Because all the stones, in curling are made in a special place in Scotland, and it's where the majority of the teams train. Curling is big in Scotland. Or as big as it gets in Scotland, I suppose. The Canadians usually win it, though.
Because they have more ice to practice on. Yes.
Well, this is true,
So
but
the
it's
Scots
one of the
supply
few
the
events
stone,
that the Great
Canadians supply
it's one of the few
ice.
events that Great Britain, or rather Scotland, have a good chance of winning each year.
Yes, but when the Scottish win, they're British. When they
Yes.
lose, they're Scottish.
Yes.
Or
So
whatever they want to be
Sunday.
called at the time, in all honesty. Well, we have 3 teams, but one of you is going to have to be on the team
Wait, no.
with
What?
Egan.
I just invited you to a group. I don't even know what group. I'm sorry. I didn't do that. I meant to
What
Yeah,
kind of
right.
group are you joining me?
I don't know.
Well, he give Egan the random, but no, let's not do that.
Mute all.
Yeah, give Egan the rando.
I don't
Alright.
even know what Dead Realm
Unless
is.
there's any more, this is a racing game. We're going to play cat and mouse. So basically, 3 of us are going to be in minis, and the winner is the first mini to cross the line at the end of a track. However, the other 3 are in much faster cars. They run interference. And this is a good team game.
I wouldn't call Kiro a rando.
Now,
He
we have-
wasn't a rando.
I wasn't a
Oh,
rando. I was
there was some other rando.
time. It's fine. Yeah, I'm definitely just some random at high.
Hello, random.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
Who are you? I've never met you before.
He is
That
not the
child-
awesome Chiral, but the random Chiral. And we approve of randomness here.
Okie dokie.
He is.
Also, I
Shiradio.
commanded you to be silent, Chiral.
Oh yes, you did.
It's fine. He pointed out something in Discord, and I had to punish him for it.
This is
and by punish, you mean
I'm the
stuff
most.
full of cream eggs.
Cream Egg stream in 2 weeks.
Or probably.
Probably in 2 weeks. I'll
Just
try
your
and...
whole face will just be covered with cream egg.
Well, only if I keep winning.
It does mean that you've got to leave a bag full of chocolate near me for several weeks, but I'm sure I'll be able to assist the temptation.
That was not as much interference as I thought it would be. It's also, I should point out, an arcade racer rather than a skill racer.
Yeah.
This
Most
is
realistic racing game.
yeah. That's what I was saying.
Just as realistic as your realistic.
And why are people going after me? I'm in last place.
You happen to be there. You're an easy target right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or he just
That is
crashed.
the entire reasoning.
He just crashed. That was all.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I'm a little rusty.
You find yourself in the company of a half-minute
Whoa, what happened?
Thumped into the lake.
For the assist.
Get
Away!
it together.
Who would put a pile of logs right there?
That mini's lost a door. By the way, this is the Egan mini, isn't it?
No, it's not the Egan mini. Leave that mini alone.
Fair enough. I'm going to drive on.
Okay.
Remember the best times for the passengers.
Ouch.
Good job.
Who put that there? Why would they put those? For that exact purpose.
Why would they put things not on the road?
Yeah.
Everything belongs on the road.
We do like our racing streams, and generally, among ourselves, we tend to call it just BRUMS whenever we go onto a racing game.
Yep.
So, it was appropriate.
They need to make a cat and mouse Formula 1 racing game.
Well, you can do it in just playing Formula 1, but having played a bit of F1 2017, I can say it's not the easiest thing in the world to pick up.
Well, I mean, like, literally someone's in a Formula 1 as the cat, and then someone's in a Mini as the mouse.
There are various internet videos where they've done this. In fact, Jeremy Clarkson's one of them with an old Stewart F1, a rally car, and then him just driving a standard car with a staggered start.
He means we put a real cat on the wheel of an F1.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, we could do that, of course, but that would lead to hilarity. And F1's far too sensible these days. Oh, wait a minute. No, they're not.
I still think that certain like animal rights protection groups would get very upset with this.
They probably would.
Why?
Well, it was what I was considering, but I'm actually not sure there is a wide enough area to do that, Rise. I'm kind of hedging bets here.
Does that one guy still race in Formula 1?
Yes, one guy does race in Formula 1.
Yes, one guy.
I follow Formula 1, so which guy do you mean?
Like basically the most well-known one.
The one that got knocked out.
Well, the most well-known one, arguably, is still in critical condition. So no.
The most well-known one is still after he had a horrible skiing accident.
Was Mario Lemieux Formula 1? Or am I thinking of a different sport?
That's a different thing. If he is, he was a minor, and I don't remember his name. So, on the left,
Sounds like
go
you're
for it.
trying to come up with Captain Italian characters.
Why can't I think of the guy's name? Well, Mario Andretti. Isn't he he's a guy, right?
He's possibly a guy. I don't know.
So,
And only a shoe.
you know what happens when you assume though.
Yeah, there was no way to block this exit, so I couldn't really just do my trick there.
It
What happens when you
confuses
assume?
And it confuses an Aegon and hilarity and shoes. That's what happens.
See, Kyril, see how bad a teammate Aegon is. You have to put.
I got a really bad turn in the last section.
Ouch, ouch. It's okay.
You're in a mini.
I did have great fun putting Aegon into the lake.
Well, I didn't help. You know, it
Yeah,
was bad.
Commissar didn't help.
Well, he's not
See, it
he's
would
not
have
on your
been a-
team. He's not supposed to help.
Again, you're in a mini. It has a turning circle approximately 1 nanometer.
Yes, but I
across.
don't mean literally a turn.
All right. There's quite a few laps of this, so yeah, hilarity ensues.
Colonel, give the rack a turn.
Oh,
Does
I am a
does Danica Patrick still F1?
Well, I'm
I don't
abusing
think he's F1.
The gear shift again.
I've followed F1 kind of since the 90s, so
He's even pretended to manage an F1 team.
no, I managed a motorsport manager team, and then god darn my driver. She only had to not crash in one of the 2 races in a row, and she'd have been world champion.
Who?
I can't even remember her name. That's how much she's broken from my memory. Balcazar, I think, but
I think it's Danica Patrick.
I don't think it was for some reason.
It wasn't Dulatev.
I mean, there's
No,
not a
Dulatev
whole
was
lot
good.
of
Dulatev
female-
was my champion up until the 2nd tier, but he wasn't good enough for the top stakes, so I had to cut him loose.
I mean, it's not like there's
Hello.
hundreds of female drivers in Formula 1.
There were 2 in my team. At one point.
2 boobs wasn't enough for Shadow. He needed 4.
He needed 4.
No, I did cut down to 2 eventually, but only because I found a better guy to do it. Or at least a guy who didn't crash out every single race.
Yeah, but it's
Ah.
Be honest, Shadow.
Well, let's see what Google Transcribe says about the experience.
Didn't
Ticket to Ride is a good game, sir. Enjoy your ticketing.
I seem to recall there was actually an academic study on whether having an ample chest increased the aerodynamicism of somebody's body, and the conclusion was it does.
Interesting.
Okay.
Of course, the airflow is nowhere near going near that part in an F1 car. It's a separate monocoque, really, but...
You know, technically, you could argue that it may have aerodynamic implications, and therefore it was bigger than the tier.
Well, I could argue that point. It wouldn't be a very well-reasoned argument, but you can make it.
Since when did we ever use well-reasoned arguments?
Very occasionally, and it surprises us.
No, considering you decide to betray me every cat and mouse game.
Ian, I'm not betraying you. You're on a different team.
No, when we're on the same team.
We're not on the same team, though, sir. I don't know what you're talking about.
When we are.
I don't need wheels anymore. I'm just going to roll on my roof.
Sounds like a plan.
You have failed me for
I'm
the
about to
last
lap my
time.
cat. Cat, stop! Get this mouse off me.
I'm getting there.
No, you slowed down. I have a Barrett right behind me. Thank you.
Well-
Get him off me for a bit.
Oh, wait a minute, I was ahead of you.
I've just lapped you. But now you can do run interference for me.
Well, that's kind of what I was doing the whole time.
Oh, lap down?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's like, as long as the mouse gets past, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, of course, of course. Although, dealing with the enemy cats is also your job.
I guess.
Hey, Blue Cat.
If I don't, it could be a catastrophe.
I would slow clap that, but I'm racing. Well, I've led for 7 laps and now I'm being demolished. Hooray! Thankfully, this cat's helping me. Well, the good news is, all this work has undone my nearly lap's worth of lead. And also, I don't know where my cat's gone. Especially as there is a mouse right behind us. Yep, I just lost the lead.
Good job, Egan. I'm proud of you. Just have to keep it going for another 2 laps. A bit.
No, don't ever say that to Egan. It goes straight to his head.
Fluff it.
I don't have to fluff it. I'm in last again.
Target to the bonus.
Of course you are.
Oh. Don't use the chat. I got flashed up there. Uh-oh.
Got you coming and going now.
Yes, final lap.
Yeah, kind of wondering where my cat's gone off to.
Oh, he's trying to destroy.
Either I'm way ahead or I'm way behind. I can't tell.
I think you're a lap behind.
You are officially, but this is a short...
But, yeah.
'Cause I am not seeing anybody.
I'm
It's like I'm just racing with
yeah,
myself
you
at this
really
point.
should have probably stopped and reassembled because I'm unfortunately last.
Yes.
Ah,
That's right.
I led for 7.5 laps. I lapped my cat.
I think that's
Purple is the best mouse and the worst cat, according to Chris.
But on the plus side, it has now made it an even contest, so it's all good. There's the cat crossing the line.
Oh, I got an achievement. Nice. Achieved it.
To be fair, Kyrol did actually genuinely beat me in those last 2 laps. He got past me when I made a mistake and I couldn't catch him again, so...
I just wanted to make Kyrol feel good.
Thanks.
That's why I didn't go after him.
Alright. We're on to a superior lake in the rain.
We get to see how Fancy Pants fares as a mouse.
Well, I got first place last time I was a mouse.
True. And yes.
Actually, there is a Destruction Derby version of Autosport. It's exploding every time we try and play it.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Hey, that actually did interfere. It worked.
Of course it interferes. It's why I always start like that. If I get the chance, anyway.
It's raining. We must be in the United Kingdom somewhere.
Yeah.
It must be in London.
Probably Wales. There's
There's an awful lot of trees.
the World Rally Championship usually ends in Wales, so...
How to tell it on the rain. Step 1. Trees. Step 2.
It ends inside of a whale.
Well, I could do that too, but there's not very many driving roads that go through Wales. Unless we're playing Mario Kart.
Yeah.
London's also not famous for its trees, though.
This is true, but they always tend to have it in Wales somewhere.
Attack mouse!
The lush forests of Wales.
That's it, that was that. Go forth. Go forth and kill the purple mouse.
Purple mouse.
There was a tree there before there was a tree for you.
Wow.
I thought you got away with that.
I very nearly did, but I couldn't see well enough to dodge the tree in front of me.
Alright, I'm gonna go and try and kill your cat that's chasing you.
Kill the cat.
Oh, I nearly messed that up. I nearly messed that up. I have no idea where either of them have gone, except that they've messed it up.
Dang it.
Now to run random interference!
No! No! Aiken, what happened? Aiken, what happened?
I helped!
That was great.
You do not help, sir.
I'd already won the race. What else was I going to do?
You do not help, sir.
Well, I wasn't going to help you. You're not on my team. I was helping, you know, I was up to the fates. I just in the way. I had no way of knowing who that's going to help or hinder at that point. My race is over.
It's okay, we just have to come in first again and make it completely level with playing field. It'll be fine. It won't happen.
All I have to do is leave for 7 laps and fluff it. Or rather, get fluffed.
Or your cat just does nothing to help you out.
Either way.
If only there was a cat that could help you, Shadow.
Oh no!
Getting fluffed is a very different concept, Shadow, so...
This is true.
Alright, I'm gonna
But
stay
it's
behind
slightly
these
more
two cats so I
advertiser
know
friendly
where I
than
am.
what I should have said.
I'm gonna stay in the back so I know where everybody is.
Going to make accidental jokes
Yeah,
like
could you
that,
stay
don't
further
expect
back?
Banner to be around.
You know, it worked. It distracted me like a lot. It's a good strategy. I can't.
Oh, God.
What I like about that is it took so long.
Nice gentle float above us.
That's great.
I just glanced over at Shadow's stream and he is like in the zone.
Ah, the look of concentration.
What zone?
The look of pure.
I'm in absolute last. I'm behind everybody right now.
That's why you're concentrating.
Kill the cat!
Come on.
That's probably the wrong place to play attack mouse, but you know. It's going to be one of those sorts of games.
Oh, thanks to speed boost. Whoever that was. Oh.
It was necessary to remove your speed boost. The cat's around you.
Like, ah.
I kind of got blocked by my own cat, I think, there, but it wasn't intentional. It was just hazard of what's going on.
Just was,
Just where you happen to be at the time.
the sad thing is that I'm used to driving in snow. Like, this is normal.
Is this how you drive, though?
Kinda.
Every day he has to get
Kind of
up
like,
in
you know,
the morning.
every person for themselves when they're.
You know what? It's a repair
I never asked
garage's
what your new
dream.
job was, but if this is your new job, I approve.
Second time Fancy Pants has hit me. Good for that clock.
I'm an Uber driver.
The thing is that Uber in the UK is actually pretty reasonable.
Ah, you want to get there fast, eh?
Yeah.
Cats on.
What you're telling me then is that all American Uber drivers are in fact speed demon Canadians?
Yep. Very polite, but they politely, you know, run into people.
That makes sense.
Oh, it reminds me of...
It is fun watching Canadians in this now, actually.
Remind,
as they casually just drift around corners.
that remind me of those French taxi movies.
Like Taxi.
There are French taxi movies?
Well, it's literally called Taxi.
Fair enough.
Taxi driver.
Yep.
With what's his face?
I've not been driving well at the moment. I need to improve this.
That's a very different movie.
What's his face?
Robert De Niro, isn't that?
No.
Taxi driver wasn't. Very young.
Yeah.
I'm not your threat, sir.
Yes, you are.
Alright, Zagan, is it? Yeah, whatever. Go help your teammate out.
So all he has to do to help me out is to kill each other. It's fine. You have my blessing, Aiden. Do it.
It could be a genre.
I'm running right by you, Shadow.
You want to drive ahead of me and deal with the other mice.
Oh, I'm trying to.
Oh, wait, no.
No, I'm gonna try and clear the mouse. You stay safe.
I'll try and make
See,
that.
he's attempting to be good at teamwork now. He's not.
Teamwork.
I am. It's teamwork.
By attempting to be good at teamwork, he just assisted me in taking eyes on mouse.
See? I told you! He's...
And now he's donutting in the middle of the drive.
Well, I took out a cat. That probably doesn't help me much, though.
You didn't really take me out. I already
It's just
was
where you
there.
happen to be. Doesn't help me at all.
The interesting ballet that was happening just up the road, and you just happened to come in and go dink at the end.
Yeah. Blink. Blink.
And then he exploded in a gargantuan fireball.
Bye, Egan. Egan got into space, apparently.
I hate this game.
Then why did you make us
You
play
don't
it?
have to play it. Yeah. You're the
No,
one
I
who was
hate
all like.
this specific race.
You hate the Pacific race? What? Not really.
There isn't a Pacific course. I mean, I don't know how you could hate that.
I hate this.
Kind of
specific-
racist, isn't it? I hate those Pacificans.
What's a specific?
Pacific.
Any minute now, he's going to tell us it's terrific.
See, your concepts of teamwork are rubbing off on people.
Sorry, Egan.
Yeah, right. By the way,
What?
I think you've got this sewn up, really.
Just have to kill Shadow, it's fine.
Close race.
It's all final
Well,
plan.
you need to catch them up in order to be able to affect them in any way, shape, or form, and they got less than half a lap left.
Commissar, you're in Canada, right?
No,
No.
I'm in the
No.
Pacific Northwest.
No.
see, even other Americans think you're Canadian.
Most people think I'm Canadian.
Like, he doesn't sound like an American.
Oh, I don't
Alright, Cat
know.
needs to stop and deal with Mar issues now. Oh. Actually, never mind. They've messed up enough.
I puttered across.
I'll
the
take
finish
seconds.
line.
Jeez, Egan's car looks like a mini now.
Yeah. Drives like one too.
Oh,
Oh no, we didn't finish.
DNF.
To be fair, I did stop. But,
Well, it's the same points. Who cares?
same point. But what's the point?
I mean, to be fair, Rise Blader, I'm not very good at the game in general, so
It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I don't care.
It's all working. So I'm now going to protect you for 10 laps.
Place. That's all
10
that
laps
matters.
of Monaco. Anybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Do it.
Right.
Do eat. Do eat.
Well, he'd already done it, so you know.
Do it again.
Well, since Egan and Kyril are out of the overall championship, should we just beat on Egan?
Yeah. Let's go the opposite direction
Alright,
and just.
Okay. I approve this plan. Where's Egan?
Don't know. We'll find him eventually.
Okay.
Probably anger on
You-
the opponents or something. I think this is Egan.
Egan has stopped. Oh well.
Oh, Egan's doing a pretty decent job at. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you.
Sorry, I tried to hit Egan there. I missed. Sorry.
Oh, that's unfortunate, but there will be more tickets to ride. Just need a
Excuse
better
me, Shadow.
song.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hello. Hello, I hope you have good insurance, because.
Because you're a terrible driver.
Hello.
Ooh, nice. You spun me around pretty good. Horsepower on those mice.
Yeah, those minis. 600 horses under those. Under the hood.
I did not expect to suddenly have it announced I was in the lead doing that. I was just trying to be silly.
Unless-
Trains.
Well, that's how you do that.
Go get him, Shadow.
I am gonna go get him. He'll probably try and outmaneuver, but
Maybe I should try spinning.
power!
Springtime in Monaco.
For a moment there, my brain assumed you were going to start with Springtime.
To be fair, that was the only way that was going to end.
Oh, hey.
Monaco.
Stop that. Shadow.
Fucking Egan.
Bad Shadow. Oh, bad. Bad.
We'll be waiting as they sing the winning bell.
It depends who's singing your lovely
But if you're finding Egan singing a
wrong, very wrong, or extremely wrong.
However, he does have an album for sale soon. Unfortunately, there's only one song, and it's Springtime for Monaco. And I know it's Monaco, but yeah.
But the good thing about it is that the lyrics are so mumbly that you can't actually tell what it's saying, and you can
picks up is any song.
That being said, buying it will get you committed. Just a warning.
It is an easy song to sing along to because you don't need to know the words.
Possibly because the original vocalist also did not know the ropes.
Well, the way I'm figuring this is Mara is actually the biggest threat to me winning. So therefore, even though he's in last, I'm going to do everything I can to stop him.
You can hear the girls that climb, must be in the litter. You can hear them sighing, wish to die. The other road, and broke the banquet on Chicago.
What kind of weird song is that?
It's something about Monte Carlo.
And he broke the bank apparently.
Alright, that's enough.
Well,
like the sandwich. I broke the bank buying Monte Carlo.
no.
By the way, are you
broke
cat or
the
mouse at the
casino
moment?
bank. I won everything.
Egan is the mouse.
Good. Change of plans.
Kill the Egan.
Drive properly for a little bit. Watch the Egan stopped on a hairpin. Do nothing.
Do horribly weird
I found a
things
way
to
to
Egan.
stop him. He's going at 0 miles an hour.
The best way to not get hit is not to drive at all.
There's currently
That's filthy.
Okay, well, I think, by the way, we stopped him.
Oh no,
This video,
We let him
this video
free.
gets demonetized so fast
I
now.
didn't know that he was actually going to escape.
There's a Monte Carlo, just there is a
Shadowhawk. He's got
Yeah, he's got his,
What's
he basically has Uncle Scrooge money vault in his backyard.
And that's what he does.
No.
He's finished eating the cream. The thing is, it is filled with cream.
I can just keep pushing me up to the end. I don't care.
You see, behind that door,
I'll help!
See, it's just a massive pit of cream. I mean, walks out and he dies in the cream.
Yeah. YouTube pays Shadow and Cream Eggs.
They should pay me in cream eggs.
Why have I just asked Egan again?
What?
Because Egan's been slowed down that much. That's why. Oh, why?
Why is everyone going after me? What have
Because
I
you're
ever
in the
done to
lead. Now I'm
anybody?
going after Mara again. I spent quite a long time getting him into a terrible position, and now I want to do it all over again.
Yeah, I'm going after Mara too. Everyone, Tamara!
I picked the wrong time to look behind me, if I'm being entirely honest. I was like, where are they? Look behind me. Oh, they're not there. Oh, right, they're in front of me now.
Oh no, they're behind me. No, we're in front of you!
Wait a minute, how many laps is Egan behind right now? Because
A lap behind, basically.
okay, 'cause I was gonna say he's ahead of me, but
Egan's winning. It's fine.
yeah,
Don't worry.
I'm winning. I'm in front, right? Being in front is all that matters.
He has the lowest score. It means he's winning, right?
Yeah, it's
That's
totally like
amazing.
golf. Totally like golf. I mean, we are basically turning these minis into golf cars, so yes.
That'd be amazing, actually. Like if they just did golf
misunderstood what
rules.
the whole challenge stream is about, and he thinks he's supposed to get the lowest points. Shadow was supposed to get the lowest points.
Egan thinks this is the challenge stream right now.
I was on free wheels temporarily. Awesome! Alright, you're on the last lap, sir.
Well, I am on the last lap, but
Wait a minute, there's an Egan! Oh, I only glancing blowed him. Hold on.
excuse me, sir. Sir, you're in my way.
No, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Now would be an excellent time to kill a purple mouse.
Sir? Where's my stapler? Jordan. No.
No, Hagen.
No.
Hagen, you're going the wrong way.
Red.
Hey, good.
Oh, Red took it.
Hey, good. You can win this. You can still win it.
Oh, you had half a lap's lead.
Something bad happened.
Right,
Yeah.
Hagen is going this way now.
The game will never end.
No, Hagen, you're going the wrong way again.
We have to push him across.
I keep telling you, you're going the wrong way. Your driver looks so amused by what's going on.
He does.
This is just the way it's meant to be.
Yeah, I've accepted my lot in life.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you just like have this look of just complete and utter defeat in his face. I give up.
Oh, yeah.
What horrible thing did I do in my past lives to deserve this?
I think he knows what the horrible thing he did was.
Oh, I'm sure. Hey, I'm level
Decided
19.
to be a history student. That's the horrible thing he did.
I am a star, apparently. I have a level 30.
Wow.
Majored in history and minored in philosophy.
Ooh, very interesting. Yeah, I can't imagine why.
Oh god, philosophical arguments with Hagen would be hilarious though.
All right, I'm moving us to.
Just get it
I'll
to-
move us to 5 rounds of proper racing for a bit.
Yay.
Oh no!
Yippee.
But still teams.
Teams of proper racing? How does that work?
Aggregate points.
Yeah. In weird ways, basically.
So adds up a single point and then ranks you out of
Must be in
like 3.
Hagen, you look a little wounded there, sir. How was Monaco?
Need to know if you're getting egg and flustered in this last philosophical conversation because you just start mumbling, like just go completely incoherent.
It is times like this that I genuinely prefer German phrases. Because then you get to describe him as crank him Kopf.
Sick head.
Yeah, sick in the head. Crank
Yes.
him Kopf.
Ooh, got back just in time. All right.
Oh, you have a little more time.
Cranky Crump?
Schmetz.
Cranky Comp.
Cranky comp.
He's cranky in the
Get
head.
the fastest rap time. Rap
Well,
time.
the best thing about it is it means you then get
What did he say to get time out, Hagen?
Hagen?
Yeah, that he found proper racing boring.
That's an opinion. He's entitled to an opinion. I don't agree with the opinion, but he's entitled to it.
So by proper racing, you mean like crash into it?
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
Hagen is turning your channel into a fascist state.
Oh, it was already a fascist state. It just wasn't that kind of fascist state until he started it.
Yeah.
We.
I tried to keep you on the straight and narrow, Commissar. I tried.
Alright, you can be bad for that one.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's your second Mahjong comment on a non-Mahjong stream, sir. You know the rules. That I've just made up so you couldn't have known them, but you know the rules.
Just arbitrary rules at arbitrary times.
Yes.
He had one.
Me
Shadow
out once
works?
for making a reference to the Star Trek song.
I mean, I got banned once for calling Shadow the most amazing streamer on YouTube.
I forgot that didn't. I forgot that
Just all
didn't
the
work.
things-
That clearly wasn't hyperbole enough. That's why you were banned.
Yep.
How did you not get that?
Right,
It just depends on his mood. It's just, you know.
Cairo.
Yes.
I'm going past you, and if you don't let me past you instantly, then I'm going to have the wrath of Aegon fall on... Okay, that'll do. Well done. I've kind of done the same thing following you, but...
You see, you guys were upside down.
I think it's I followed him round the course, kind of, so that's...
I gave you the opportunity to pass me right there.
The tires
So
flying
it's
into
not
the sky.
intentional, but still.
Is Aegon dodged? Aegon's dodged.
I saw Aegon in like first, third, and fourth at the same time briefly.
Eggy waggy.
Right, now Aegon, if you're not aware of why I'm attacking you...
Probably good.
I beg you to consider some things.
Uh-oh. There it is.
It was, isn't it?
No, I inertia drifted it in the wrong way.
I think Shadowhawk's channel has the most timeouts per capita.
Shadowhawk?
No, I call it Hawk. Well, I mean, I guess
Call it
Shadow.
Shadowhugs. Yeah.
I do occasionally hug people, but you know. Mostly it's Vanna.
You've just been Shadowhugged. Okay, where is he? Secret Alliance.
I give Shadow a hug.
The secret alliance against Aegon.
Right, I have just server muted him and server deafened him.
Let's see, how long is the flight to London?
6 or so hours for you.
6 hours?
7 for you.
Okay. So I guess I will be there in 9 hours?
Very well,
Give you a hug?
I will prepare
Fly
things.
back?
Me... Well, it was 5.5.
It's about 7.5 for me to get to Boston, so...
It shouldn't be, though, because it's a shorter route than me from
Well, coming back is about 5 hours, but...
I think he's got to find his way across the lands. Hi.
Well, that is true. I mean, you can come to London, but Aegon's not in London, so...
And Shadowhawk's isn't in London either.
What?
No, but I'm on
Shadowhawk's
the
not in
London
either.
commuter route,
He's
so...
close to London, though.
I'm on the commuter line to London, so...
Yeah.
I can get to London within an hour.
First, you have to go on your munitions boat, and then...
To be honest, Shadow, though, it would only take me a couple of hours to go to London, depending on what route I took.
Yeah, true, and depends on what part of London we're meeting in as well, because... I come by Victoria, which gets me circle line to pretty much anywhere, but...
I mean, there's the relatively high-speed run from Manchester. It's only about 2.5 hours now, I think.
Alright, that puts you in timeout.
Yep.
Yeah, he can remain server meeting for what he's done, but... You're not allowed to insult him in his country.
Yes, you actually insult the country just because
That's what he
don't
said.
insult the country, feel sorry for the country.
I thought I have lost Croatian.
Finish without rolling or...
No, he's Scandinavian of some kind, although he doesn't like us calling him Scandinavian, even though it's Scandinavia that he's from. I'm fairly sure. I might be right. No, somebody is from Scandinavia.
Yeah, that's Jesper.
No,
Yeah,
other
Jesper's
than him. Other than him.
Onion, then.
Isn't Jesper from Norway or something?
Jesper's from Sweden. Onion's from... I think? Or possibly Finland?
Either way.
My frames.
Either way, they're just eating lutefisk all the time.
Yes.
Indeed.
These guys pickled herring.
Boiled and live.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Onion is from Norway.
You must take this herring and boil it in lye.
Just remember, you've got to include much more casual racism by referencing things like hurdy-gurdy and
Bits of your car have disappeared over the track, Mara. You alright?
Apparently I'm still in first.
Yeah, you are. I just noticed a lot of pieces of car that fell away.
My car's
Yes,
still
the onion's from
working.
Norway. Norway, man. Norway, you're from Norway.
Forget Norway.
Whee!
Wow, that was exciting to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Car crashes.
Complete with the extremely jazz impression. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jazz hands.
Calling it the Chiron in XCOM must become a sniper with the whatever it was called. It's basically the jazz hands.
Ah, yes.
All right, odd question, but do you guys have like Campbell's tomato type soup and?
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Apple soup in the UK. Yes.
Okay. So I was talking.
Although
to
we
one
have
of
a
my
soup, I have a
coworkers
soup
who's-
maker and it's awesome.
Yeah, homemade
Oh.
soups are by far better than usual.
Oh yeah, completely agree.
Oh
One
wow!
of my coworkers was from Norway, and I told him when we were telling him about Campbell's
was a
soup
rather
and then
severe
the fake
ending.
American cheese, grilled cheese, and he was like, "That sounds disgusting. Like you need a good homemade tomato soup with, you know, whatever fancy Norwegian cheese."
So what I've done now is I have. He can now talk, but he can't hear us anymore.
You've seen the problem.
I think.
Can
it
I be
won't let that
unmuted
happen.
now?
Oh right, no. Apparently it does work.
Yeah, but he can't hear us.
Interesting.
Oh, it was all so close.
Although I guess if he's watching the stream, he can get around that. So yeah,
But with a slight delay.
only a slight delay.
Hello, Aiken, in 5 seconds.
Hello.
Probably has the stream muted though.
You might well have, in which case that's his own problem. Let's see if he's realised it. Rise might be alive again. I don't know.
You are indeed.
Uh,
Hello.
And you know, it's pretty much dark 24 hours a day now.
All
for
right,
you, right?
there you go, Egan. We've restored your ability to hear us.
hello.
You were
Hello.
unmuted. You can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Ah.
You were deaf.
We
not mute.
were wondering if you had the stream up to listen to us, but yeah.
No.
Let's switch that. Go. Go. Goodbye.
I'm 25% Norwegian. Does that count as a
What would declared, sir?
Viking?
Is war being declared? War is being declared everywhere.
I am allowing us to feel glory. I am a good team.
Glorious glory.
You have to
Good teamwork, Fancy Pants.
Team war would declare.
More teamwork.
Bad teamwork.
Well, Commissar, you got this race.
I have heard that Norway is a good country to live in.
Scandinavia in general is actually quite idyllic.
At least in the southern parts.
Yeah.
And the northern points it's idyllic because everything takes some sharp move.
Yeah. And like right now, it's dark 24/7. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I feel like sleeping all the time, though.
So let's see. 6 seconds in half a lap. This seems unlikely.
You still have to go out and get up and go to work in those parts, you know?
Don't deny the colour size glory.
Middle of the night.
So I thought people in Norway only work like 3 months a year and get paid a lot of money to do it.
Well, they get
Figured out.
paid to...
No fancy pants. No.
Nine!
Victory.
9!
Oh,
9!
9!
I'm
what?
just gonna bring these tires with me. I think we need some new tires.
You think you do need some new tyres looking at that?
I love the mirror image of the scores though. It's great.
Oh, God. My back.
I'll be right back. I have
I
to.
discovered
I'll
that
make-
the other day, Onion, when you declared that to fix your laptop screen would cost £540, when I'm pretty sure I can do it for 70.
Well, yes, but he still need this to pay for shipping.
Oh, just get me a
Probably
cheap
cheaper.
flight to Norway.
And
Which is
preferably-
probably more practical.
All right, I think the end of a stream, I'm going to go play curling with whoever's on that. It's the link there, Cairo.
Oh, you've
I
only just
don't know if it's
realised
any
that?
good. It's very loud.
Well, I might see about it in a little bit, but we'll see.
I
think
clicked the button,
we
press the
may-
practice button, and then it's just people shouting really loudly, like
we
a
may
crowd.
have,
I guess.
we may have got that from the. No idea how legit this is. Oh goodness, it is loud. It is so loud. Curling, it hurts my ears.
Curling is a loud and dangerous sport, apparently.
It is a pretty accurate picture of Fancy
Just
Crafts,
like
what-
real curling.
come on.
The other one was okay. Wait a minute now.
We're sideways.
I literally moved 5 feet, and I think I rolled 3 times as much of that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, Tobias.
No,
Why are
that was when I slammed into him because he was sideways in the road.
Yeah.
Booth.
See
Booth,
if I'll help-
betrayed
See if
Shadowhawk.
I'll help you on Dark Souls 3 again.
Matched it with no hands. Daylight savings time is a terrible thing and needs to die horribly.
Well, I got a free copy of it,
Does.
so I might play it at some stage.
Daylight savings time makes no sense anymore.
There's no purpose to it. I mean, I'd argue.
I mean, the thing is, even the people who argue it does have a purpose agree that its purpose is basically minimal, 1% energy saving at best.
Yeah.
you
Even
know, your
then.
job is to know things like that.
It is my job to know things like this.
What is your job anyway?
I basically
Especially Shadow.
I just
my job is the YouTubes. My career, unfortunately, is in the energy industry.
By which he means he plays with spreadsheets.
He gets handed a load of spreadsheets,
I do.
and they just leave them with him.
I have to understand all of the archaic rules behind a lot of how the energy and gas industry works, and now the utility industry. Now that that's been now it's available on the market, there are various tenders you can now get. You can basically change your water company if you're a business or small organization these days.
But don't they use the same pipes?
Oh yeah, of course, but it's the people providing it you paid that we can save the money on. So
Yes, but they still use the same
effectively, we're just
pipes.
brokers.
yeah. Can you send me some free energy?
Yes.
No, there is no such thing as free
Unlimited
energy.
So how are you handling things like GDPR
okay,
and like
If
data protection stuff?
if Shadow works for one of the firms,
Shadow?
I actually don't work for an energy company, but however, we do have we do a lot of market trading at our place. So
Shadow, is it true that the laws of thermodynamics are just made up?
I wouldn't know. However, the amount that they mess up the energy bills, I don't think they've worked it out yet.
Shadow, when are you going to convince people to go to the Tesla energy system?
Never.
a lot of electricity.
What? No,
Yeah, where it's like basically where it's giant towers.
But we're already causing issues by turning off all the coal over here, which is making us heavily dependent on gas. At the same time, we've gotten rid of our 2 largest storage facilities for said gas, and leaving the EU, which is the largest engineering project under the North Sea, to distribute all that gas, which we're going to have to work out what to do with once we leave.
Carol, I was on your team.
I know, but it's okay.
That was completely unnecessary.
Combined with an overly cold January, which might lead to an overly cold February, means we're going to be seeing massive spikes in gas pricing, and because we turned off all the coal plants, a massive rise in energy pricing.
Fancy Pants must win. Fancy Pants, you got this.
I don't. Agan has it.
I just switched
Oh,
teams at the last
don't
second. No, no.
you worry.
No, we'll deal with Agan, all right.
Wow.
We'll deal with Agan.
The same way we always do.
Why is everybody hostile?
You're in the leagues.
You're in first.
That is an
And you're
automatic
Agan.
hostility point.
Even if you were in last place, Agan, I think.
Basically, what happens when you're in first is that we all become Gandhi when the United Nations is invented in Civilization 1.
It is time for a stack underflow, I'm sorry.
Time for a stack underflow. I will nuke you all!
Oh, I love that in Civilization.
Great. happened, Fast? You're doing so well.
It's these
Shadow
it's these cars.
apparently Kriev wants gas.
Okay, all I
Yeah.
can say is this: do
Well,
not
gas-
go
gas-
to
gas.
TGP.
No, Shadow has
Do not go
gas.
to SSE. I almost hesitate to
never
say
go
it.
to SSE.
I almost hesitate to say it, but Corona is the most reliable option for you.
Corona?
Surprisingly, yes.
My
Really?
Corona.
I've had so many problems with SSE and TGP today. No.
See, I can believe. Yeah.
Like Corona with the lime in it.
Possibly.
No, not
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah, why not? No, actually, get your gas from beer. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. I'll go with that. That's a plan I approve of.
Corona are not carbonating with carbon dioxide. No, they're using natural gas.
And above all else, if you take
Very
nothing else for
natural gas.
granted from me, never, if you have an ounce of sanity, have anything to do with British gas.
Nobody has no. British gas are the only. You know what, Shadow? I did once have my supplier of gas at work from British Gas for one reason and one reason only. They forgot we existed for 2 years.
To be fair, we are broker and we see this sorts of complaints quite a lot.
No, it's not a complaint. They did.
No, it's sort of how we do it. We do deal with a lot of school groups, so we're kind of aware of energy companies. Somebody forgetting to bill somebody for months on end. And then we have to process about 15 bills at once, which inevitably means there's problems with them. The customer won't pay, and yeah. We're used to things like this.
Yes, but what happened is, after 2 years, they sent me a letter saying, "We think there might be a leak because there's gas being used here, but we have no registration of there being gas."
It's probably not to Aegon, actually, because I really like Ticket to Ride. I would recommend, if you're going to take any single map, the Nordic one is awesome, but it is only free player. Switzerland has the happiest bit of music in the world, so I always approve of that. And actually, the British one was okay if you wanted a slightly different game with technologies. I like what they added with that.
That
in all
was
honesty.
interesting. Yeah.
I liked that mechanic. I would say, though, generally speaking, getting the rest of the Europe is probably the best map in terms of learning to play, I think. Even it gives you the sort of
what about
bypass for routes as
Germany?
well.
With their passengers.
What is? Oh,
I don't own the German version, unfortunately. That's one of the two I don't own on that. Anyway, I'm getting a cat and mouse to end this.
All right.
But I feel we should change the teams up.
yeah.
All right.
Shadow is tired of losing with me.
Oh, I'll lose with you.
What is TTR?
Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride. Okay, I have that.
Do you?
It's pretty. Yeah, it's very fun.
I have nearly all the maps for it on the online version.
You should clearly play games of Ticket.
I have the 10th edition, the Super Deluxe version of the USA map.
I don't have any of the DLC. I just have the basic.
That's the only one I physically own. I do own most of the DLC stuff though. Although,
I mean, yeah, I played the actual board game.
The thing
many
is, though,
times.
Vanna is absolutely obsessed by the thing. She's played it 667 times, and I know it doesn't record the number of games properly.
Yeah, no.
So that's less than that.
Yeah, I have seen her play it a lot.
You might say she has a Ticket to Ride.
Just a fetish for tickets.
I should probably do a proper Washizu stream at some stage.
Like
You know
right
what?
now.
I'm not going to stop, and I'm not going to hold this up. Because I want to be a good teammate to Aegon. For a few seconds. Well, I held him up. Unfortunately, the red car got away, Aegon. Keep going. Be the teammate.
Be the team.
No, there's no me in team.
There is an I in
is.
team though.
No, there's an M in team. You see, that's a backwards.
There's an eye in time. Oh.
Yes, there are eyes in time.
Shall we start numbering all the words that have I in them?
Yes.
Team spelled backwards is mate.
There's yes.
Should have just.
I'm coming to help you, Egan.
Should have just played Caledon.
What?
There is a me and meme. I'm here to help you, Egan.
Where you
No.
I'm helping you.
Where you have to create.
I'm here to help, Egan.
We're on the same team.
Where somebody says a word, and you have to say another word beginning with the last two letters of.
Shiriori or whatever it is.
Yes.
Never heard of it.
It's a
but
Japanese
we-
word game, but
Not a Japanese one. We also have it. Have it.
I like it when we get chat.
It's
It's a Croatian word
multicultural.
game.
Yes.
It's a Croatian word game.
We call it Caledon because there are no words that begin with an T.
Go, Kamasa, go, Kamasa, go!
So you can just win.
go, Egan, go, Egan. Actually, no, I'm gonna race Egan. Oh, Egan!
Go, Egan, go, Egan, go.
Go, speed race. Good.
Why did I decide to be in first person for this?
Because it's good to play games in first person.
I don't know why.
All right, Egan, let me know if you need a speed boost. I can speed you up.
No.
I just said let me know if you need one. If you don't, just say you don't. You need to have that tone of voice.
Won't admit it.
Ah,
I mean, I'm here to be the full assisting teammate. I mean, come on. I've already knocked the red car away from you. I've done everything you wanted of a teammate.
He is at this point flying because the red car didn't get knocked away by him. The red car was just busy antagonizing somebody else.
I took it out. Nicely taken, Egan. There's a red car coming up. Unfortunately, he seems to have skidded into a lake. So you got a bit more time.
I honestly don't know entirely. I'm not in the lake.
oh, I just.
Oh,
ran
he
into a
seemed to
barn.
skid off into a lake.
Shoot. Oh, bye-bye, purple.
I'm doing my best to not win you.
Alright, Cat has gotten through Egan. But there are two of them, so I had to try and slow both of them down.
Turn around.
Thankfully, the mice are miles behind.
Yeah. They have
Just
this
watching fancy
great-
pants, right? That's great.
So what you mean is we need to step out and jam Egan into a very uncomfortable position for a long period of time.
If you can get close enough, that's what you need to do.
And you also need to do that in the racing game too.
Fortunately, that is the finish line. Ah,
Yeah, thanks.
close! Nearly!
Oh, destroy purple. Or are you past the finish line already?
Yeah, I'm past finish one already. Don't worry about this. Why?
Nice.
Why? Why? I got this.
Ah,
You can do it.
yeah, he had
Oh,
that.
through the end.
Mice and mittens, indeed.
Of Mason.
Mittens.
Yes.
Well, Egan, it's
little-
nice to see you work as a team for once.
Mm-hmm.
All this team play.
He did everything you needed to do, you know? I helped him, of course. I did the assisting role. He didn't want a speed boost and didn't need it. It's fine. I was able to run enough interference to keep him ahead. It's all good.
You rudely declined your speed boost.
If he lost, it would have been because of the speed boost. Like, you know, that would have been a difference right there.
Yeah, if he needed that extra half a second, the extra 2 tenths, then I could have given that to him. He said he didn't, so, you know, good teamwork. He didn't, no, he didn't need it, and he was genuinely correct. He did not need it.
Yeah.
So therefore, that's fine.
Incidentally, there is no me in that word because that word is French and it's pronounced me.
Meh.
So it's a me, not a
Meh.
I didn't add to the
It
number of
makes you say
laps. I
meh.
think this might be a bit too short, but we'll see.
That's what she said.
Well, she always says that, but you know.
She's mean
Might be a
like
bit
that.
too short, but we'll see.
So
Why are you harassing me? No, I'm in dead last.
No, you've got this. It's fine.
You're attacking the wrong mouse.
Wow, rude, Rise. Wow, I believe in my teammate. It's a shame you don't.
I believe in my teammate too. I just haven't seen him all mid-game at this stage. But I'm sure he's doing a great job. As I see cats bearing down on me.
Yes, hello.
I'll be honest, Commissar. Cat, I'm not supposed to catch up to you.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm certainly not supposed to overtake you.
Well, I left my cat here last time, I think.
Yes, but that was because...
Okay, that's
That
my
was
bad.
because of reasons.
Well, I can't say that win was entirely down to teamwork. I imagine he was doing some interference, but I didn't see any of it.
I shot for the stars, trying to go for Shadow, and didn't catch him.
Well, no, I stopped. I saw you coming. So I just pulled in the other side and stopped, and then you just went miles away.
I should have just gone for red and tried to get second. That was the tactical play, but no.
Tactical play, you go for the win, sir.
I know, right? Just didn't
No.
work.
This is golf rules.
Yes, we're winning.
They need to switch racing to golf rules.
They do. The person who finishes with what in first, one, wins.
Well, I'm talking about like the overall points and things like that.
Yeah,
You
one
don't point.
winner.
One winner.
Yeah, exactly. That's golf
It's
rules.
true.
Do you know, I'm reminded that earlier today I was discussing bad subtitles and I looked some up, and it was this. it was discovered that it's something they finished
Awesome.
the subtitle, and I don't know what the original line was, but its subtitle came out as "Life is not like maths."
Life is not like maths. Wise words to live by.
I don't remember her name, but there's this lady who sings songs who she puts everything through Google Translate a few
Yeah,
times.
Mara linked a video for Let It Go a while
I
back.
linked it because I was showing the kids one of the language lessons was like, this is why we don't use Google Translate.
But there was nothing about Jills and sandwiches.
Or
That was because that
Sausages.
was translation. That was just transcript.
Uh-oh, here come the cats.
yes, and in.
Well, I
You
ran.
immediately run off the track.
I'm just gonna run.
Panic!
At the disco. Send
If you
in.
are to transcribe, that's very interesting ideas on Shadow's internal thoughts and belief system.
I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying they're weird.
The cats.
So what you're saying is that you refuse to confirm or deny
Exactly.
that you're a hyper-religious, politically interested, homosexual chauvinist.
Exactly. I refuse to deny any of that.
Literally in that LP, the only time it ever acknowledged a female name, it got the name wrong and demanded that she go make sandwiches.
Nice work.
And then a
And
sectoid
then
dies.
immediately decided that the next soldier he was talking to was to bend over the table or something.
Good work, Egan.
What are you doing, Shadow?
Well, I just crashed and stuff happens.
I still like that start though. I'm gonna block you, just got scooped.
I didn't just get scooped. It was ridiculous. Well, I tried to go sideways more because but if I just stop there, it doesn't block enough. So I was trying to be more of a severe block. Didn't work. He went under me somehow.
Sorry, I failed you.
You're winning.
I mean, we are, yes, clearly.
Yeah.
20, that means first, right?
Yeah, you've had 3 points every single time, so you're on 9.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember, points means no prizes.
Rah!
Except for cream
Do
eggs.
points even matter?
They do. all
No,
about the
points never
points.
matter in anything important.
Oh, I just noticed my license plate says Emily.
Mine says in your.
Mine says
Mine says.
so.
Mine says I heard Shadowhawk.
Oh, well, that's nice of you.
I didn't put it on there.
Well, still, it's nice to know I've got the heart if I need it. I have the heart if I ever need it. And to be honest, sounds like a safe bet.
You have a heart if you ever need it?
Oh yeah, you just promised me the heart. You know, I might need a transplant at some stage.
It's locked away in a box somewhere.
Just been replaced with one sculpted out, couldn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the same box.
Yes,
It's only the last 5 seconds of the race that matters, Rise. Aiden did exactly what he needed to do.
That's a fun one.
Did he?
Sorry.
Ah, my worthy teammate.
Your worthy teammate, Shadowhawk.
Oh, no, he's run good interference so far. He's behind me, covering position. It's all good. See, he's finally learned. He's not offering me speed boost though, but that's fine.
Well, you know.
Can't have everything, I suppose.
You don't. You just find out by what car it shows in the loading screen.
Yeah, it alternates, or it seems to alternate at the moment anyway.
Yeah, the one you start with is random, but after that you
Yeah.
alternate.
Ooh, good one. I've never been more proud of you, Tyrell.
Yay!
Except for that one time when you helped me beat Vort, I think.
Oh yes. Yeah. Good times.
Good times. Great oldies.
Okay, I may not be able to get you first, but I can definitely try and guarantee second.
Well, Rise saw what I saw on my screen anyway, but I choose to believe it was good dodging.
You tried spinning because it was a good trick.
It is.
It always works, every time. Spinning is so much more than not spinning.
That's what. You can spin.
Let's try spinning. That's a good trick. Which one? Let's try spinning. That's a good trick.
I don't know why you're attacking me. I'm not the one in the lead.
I don't care.
Why is the red team attacking me? I'm not in the lead.
Sorry, I was just judging how far behind they were.
Mm-hmm.
A likely story.
Well, I was looking behind me with no throttle, that was all.
You're sleeping on the couch tonight, Shadow.
Fair enough. I mean, I have a spare bed here, but if you don't want to sleep on the couch, that's fine.
Wait. So you're doing a better job. Catch it. Oh no.
Alright, controller down. What? We were so far ahead again. It wasn't interesting to just do that properly.
Oh,
How did I get stuck? That was weird.
I
Guaranteed you second place, sir.
Yay!
We did it.
I blame Mara. All right. I did like how you you spun me around, so I barrel rolled a couple times. Oh hey, we both got second.
Yep. We're tied for second.
Which means we have to battle to the death.
Yep. Well, really what it means is that everyone's a winner here.
Yes.
Everyone gets the participant ribbon.
Everybody wins the golf medal.
The golf medal?
Yeah, for the lowest points.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm ready.
Okay.
Fair enough.
That's nice chill music.
Alright, you know what? I'm actually not going to block this time.
Yeah, that's usually every single time.
Did he not block it?
No, he pushed me into the crowd,
Oh,
killing dozens.
rude.
Dozens die in
Hold on.
fatal
Mouse.
Shadowhawk accident.
This is not good enough. Oh, sorry, Hagen. They're determined to go after you. I don't know why. Hagen, you're going the wrong way!
I miss the
I don't even know where you are at the moment.
Africa.
He got respawned up the road.
Oh, okay.
How is Red so far ahead? That's what I'd like to know about it.
It's alright, got you covered. Got you covered.
It's okay. Fine.
I call hacks.
Yes. New songs. The champ demanded that. So,
What? I miss the rains down in Africa?
yes.
That's all I know.
Oh. Okay.
And then something about
It is one of the greatest songs ever written, though.
it is.
That's why nobody knows the words besides some race in Africa. Wow. Gee.
Hagen, it's meant you've settled down. I mean, you could have settled down somewhere nicer, but...
Oh, my mini's all dirty now.
That's good kill.
What?
You know what? I don't think we're necessarily going to win this one.
I'm trying to catch up to Red, but like I said, they're hacking, so
Clearly.
Yeah.
Hagen, why were you trying to take me out? I mean, that's not very nice of you.
Oh, come on. He was going to go to dinner and everything. It's going to be expensive.
who's taking
There
more?
we go.
Could you please? Thank you.
Alright, I'm almost caught up to the Red Menace.
Can I at least get to the second checkpoint?
Maybe.
No.
We'll find out together.
Never. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Sorry about your building
I
there.
helped.
We're helping.
I did it!
The second checkpoint's this way, Hagen.
We'll help him get there. Speed boost.
You got to steer, Hagen. Did nobody ever teach you how to deal with a car that's being pushed?
No.
All right.
They usually set
Have a
all
speed
the
boost.
buttons.
Speed boost. Keep it on track, sir. Keep it on track. Well done. Well done. Well done. Speed boost.
I'm not gonna catch up. I got pretty close.
There you go. Come on. We can't do all the work for you.
I got pretty close. Unless the red car decides to stop like right at the beginning.
All right.
of,
Hold on, Megan. Let's pack it up. You're clearly not interested anymore. Let's go home.
Pack it up, pack
Oh.
it in.
No.
Oh, I'm stuck in the water.
Oh, Hagen's car has seen better days. Hey, there's the second checkpoint.
12 seconds? Can you make it in time? Come on, Hagen, I believe in you. You can do it.
Oh, he needs to go to the... He's like,
He's
no.
got to the ambulance, I think.
A wild Shadowhawk appears.
Here we see the wild Shadowhawk as it stalks his prey.
Kill the Agans! Kill the Agans!
And yet somehow won.
Well, we were miles ahead in all fairness. That's the only reason I basically messaged absolutely everybody telling them it was a versus Hagen round.
I mean, I was about, but yeah,
Except me.
Aegon to start off.
Well, no, I wouldn't have messaged you saying it was an anti-Hagen round. You couldn't do much to yourself.
Just pull out a gun.
Alright, Hagen, your choice of what we're doing next. Hagen? Yep.
Aegon? I think he rage quit.
Transporter. Or capture the... whatever it was called.
That one. Although
Yeah.
I still hate Gymkhana.
Transporter for 3 points. I'm only going to play one round because I think we've learned this is safer this way.
Yeah.
See, Mara, he didn't completely lose his shits.
Mm-hmm.
You were wrong, and you thought it was going to end in disaster.
Yes. I love how everyone just crashed into Aegon to start off with, except for the red mouse just drove away.
Is this the one where we pick something up and then run it back to the...
I believe so, yes.
I feel like timing Rise out, but I shouldn't. I'm not bad me.
I mean,
Right.
you could say that, Rise, but then...
Yeah, I think that's enough for a banning. We will just keep going on about it, I mean.
Yes,
He
that
does.
is true.
Like every single stream, in fact.
Wow.
But
Perma ban.
he never dislikes the stream.
No, he might be the one doing it, although I'm fairly sure the person who always dislikes to stream is from England somewhere. Based on analytics.
It's probably American.
I actually believe it is Shadow.
Shadow
he
just likes his own
every
stream.
single one. Yeah. You get that, yeah.
Go for it, dude!
You got it, dude.
Alright, I got you covered here.
Whoa.
Help if you
High
like.
speed, Brum Brums!
Come on, Cairo.
Come on, I hit that.
You missed me on my screen.
Oh, I see why
I heard a
Shadow did
collision
that.
and there were sparks everywhere.
It's fine. It's just mahjong things. Anyway, yeah.
Can't trust Mahjong.
Yeah, you should totally join when it happens.
Go
Right there.
team second place. Yeah.
The more the merrier. But yeah.
We don't play on mahjong time, sir.
Yeah, when does Mahjong start?
I
Yeah,
set
can
the
we
stream
play
for
Mahjong?
10:30, which is why I'm still blocking Rise for continually mentioning it.
Not for a
Because
while.
it's not as if it's not announced in the timetable and on a actual event.
It's like you prepared for it or something.
I know, I definitely did.
That kind of shit. Don't talk nonsense.
I have no idea on the head-to-head. Is that the one that doesn't work?
No, the head-to-head is the ones that we...
Oh, wait, you're running on
raced-
2 parallel tracks, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind this, actually. Yeah, head-to-head's fine.
Isn't there a zombie mode? Or
Zombie?
some-
Technically.
Zombie mode?
Zombies.
There's zombie mode and everything.
I think so.
Alright.
Zombles.
Dirt 3 zombies.
So, I think we'll go back to individuals for this, but... I'm just putting 2 laps on each of these.
Okay.
The thing is, Bram, do you actually know how to play Mahjong? And I mean Mahjong, not
The 4-player
solo.
Japanese rules, whatever.
Yeah.
Because I'm happy to teach, and I'll try to do that as much as possible, but it's not the easiest thing to teach as I'm playing the specific game.
Step 1 is.
Advice and things definitely fine. I can do that while streaming, and I can explain why I'm doing certain things over certain other things. But as a comprehensive how to play the game, it's not best to start there, if I'm honest. I should at some stage actually make a proper starts video, especially as that was my Patreon goal for $25, and I'm much above that now.
One day.
You could put on your
One
Shadowhawk
day.
Explains channel.
Yes.
I could do. That totally is a thing that exists, and I'm still keeping up to date with.
No, he
Totally.
already put it on his Shadowhawk Explains channel.
Yeah, it's just a video that you're not allowed to look at.
Nicely done, Onion. Nicely done.
Well done. Well done.
Yes, I feel like the one person did actually bring to a Mahjong stream. I feel like I scared them away. I feel really bad because they haven't been back.
Like, you just haven't got in contact with him at all since then.
Actually, no.
Mahjong, it breaks families apart.
It does.
Is that Monopoly?
Yeah, actually.
No,
But
it's Mahjong. They probably do have a Mahjong version of Monopoly.
They probably do.
well, it's a Western game with an Eastern game, so maybe not, but it probably exists.
I'm gonna stop. Be right back.
This tends to happen. I have a lot of moderators, and it's the ongoing joke that you get banned, you get promoted. I also, as you may have noticed, have a lot of trolls on this count. They're tame trolls, and we don't mind them, but, you know.
Well,
One?
the only one.
The only troll here is Agan.
No.
And Kriev and Rise. Yeah, I have a lot of tame trolls on this channel.
They're mostly harmless.
They just ask you to do things all the time.
Yeah. Like ask Shadow to take off his shirt and things like that.
Oh, they don't do that. That'd be almost better. That'd be a request I could outright refuse. Mahjong I'm kind of promised, so, you know, when they insist on Mahjong, I eventually have to do it.
Doesn't mean it's time for a new song. Just shut up.
Like the minute someone comes on. Ooh, take it off, baby.
Oh, I was doing so well and I messed up.
In which Shadow would immediately comply.
There's a lot of debris on the track. Is people have problems with this course?
Yeah.
No.
I'll tell you what, this is the first course I've ever had to use the handbrake on.
It is very narrow, isn't it?
It is.
Only on the hairpin, but I have had to use it a lot.
Oh, was that Commissar? Sorry, Commissar.
Oh, how did I get stuck there?
Precision's not really my thing in this game.
I mean, I'll be honest, it really is.
Yeah.
I don't think Rallycross is like precision. It's no F1 or NASCAR.
Well,
On NASCAR.
NASCAR does take a lot of skill, but it's nowhere near the type of... It's not a different skill to F1, really.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
how long
F1
can you
does
spin
have
around in a
that
circle?
No, it's more than that, because it's gearing, drafting. There's a lot to it. I know it's made fun of a lot, but there is actually a lot genuinely to it.
To NASCAR or F1?
NASCAR.
Yes, NASCAR is very...
It's
very skill-based.
because it's not even just that. You're tire managing all the time. You're fuel managing. You're trying to draft as much as possible without being the
I
one
don't
in front.
think they manage fuel in NASCAR.
They do. They have to refuel if they have to. So, you know, they've got a weight allowance. They've got to stay within that.
I mean, when races last, like,
It's the same thing. If you're carrying too much, then, you know, it's weighing you down.
Yep.
So if you can...
and when races last like 5 hours
if you mean spending 5 laps at 80% power to save you 10 kilos of fuel, that's worth doing. So, I mean, they do it in Formula 1 as well to a lesser extent. They underfuel cars, so...
NASCAR's American. It's gallons.
I just thought how many very much.
I just thought how many times we've heard fuel in those sentences.
Well, I was trying to avoid it for half of it, but you know me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and then you start mispronouncing your F's as V's.
Exactly, it's a Southern
Except
thing.
you
It's a Southern Islander thing.
Yes, but you only do it on fuel.
No, he doesn't. There are other words, I forgot what they are. But he often pronounces F sounds correctly as well, which is very, very confusing.
Oh, I messed up. That wasn't good. Well, I say I messed up, I'm still apparently in lead. 5 races. But this is going to be the last one for the night, so... Oh god, forgot about this.
Hey, look
Oh, there's jumpies.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yes, you did. To be honest, so did I until I was on the ramp. Unfortunately, I was right than you.
That'd be a bad time to realize that there's a ramp.
Oh, what's this piece of
There's a ramp here?
It's the
Oh,
ramp.
I'm in the air. Okay.
Well, the thing is, it's not that much of a straight, so I imagine it's slightly boosted because it has a feel of something artificial, but... There's still the impression of, am I actually going fast enough to do that?
Yes.
Are you implying that this game is not 100%?
I agree with what Rise is saying there. It's generally good advice. If you can call, don't necessarily unless you know the hand you're going for. But...
Yeah, we're not going fast enough for that ramp.
Rice is fun. No, there's good advice.
Oh, hello.
I saw that right.
Yeah, don't call anything.
The other piece of advice we get was
The other piece of advice, just lay down tiles.
I would
randomly.
also suggest probably watching the first episode so I can kind of explain bits and pieces, but...
Just go for what looks nice.
Yeah,
That's what I was
don't
gonna
follow the
say.
Agan advice train.
This tile looks pretty. I think that's probably good.
No, I meant if the entire thing looks nice.
I like the flower on this tile. I'm gonna play it.
No, not in that way.
I could just imagine Aiken playing down a set of tiles and declaring that his hand was a beautiful garden.
I mean, we don't even play with the flower. We don't even use the flowers and seasons in Riichi Mahjong, so I don't know where he's got the flower
which
from.
Is why it would be especially funny.
We're playing Riichi Mahjong. I brought my flower deck.
No. Oh no!
I summon the blue eyes white tile.
In attack mode.
Those are the game.
He's gathered all 13 tiles of Exodia.
Wait, before you attack with that, I lay down my trap tile.
It's a 9.
It's a 9. Oh. How did you have that card in your hand?
What's the 9 do?
Ah, the 13 orphans of Exodia. Nobody's ever been able to summon him. What does it do? What does it do? I think we just derailed this.
You've officially broken Aiken.
Yeah.
He doesn't even play Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean... I'm gonna extract that just bit of audio for just a separate video because I feel that deserves it.
Oh man. That'd be amazing.
Are we okay, Egan? Are we okay?
Can
Breathe,
you
Egan,
imagine
breathe.
what Egan's family is currently thinking?
Well,
Probably
worse.
just sat there shaking their head sadly and going,
Yeah.
knew the history textbooks would result in this. We know.
You know what's worse? We know that Egan occasionally has these audio going through his mic for his normal speakers, so they probably heard some of that.
So no Yu-Gi-Oh edition of.
Yeah, so Egan, you sorry don't want to be our fourth player for Yu-Gi-Oh.
We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, we've been eating a solid fourth since Slimeboy left, but
I miss Slime Boy.
I mean, that was funny, and I don't know how to play Mahjong. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh!
I know.
Same here. I don't know. I watched the cartoon a couple times, so at least I know that.
Oh, that means you know nothing about how to play the game, but you know.
Oh, no, I know, but that'd be amazing. Shadow, you should join a tournament. Literally, just every tile you play.
Well, the thing is, I
sort of
linked a
Yu-Gi-Oh
video a
tournament.
while ago, which was basically that commentating on an official tournament.
Yes.
Oh man.
I think that's the highlight of tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm extracting that one.
Slime Boy's JPB. Ah, that totally makes sense. That explains everything.
No, he's not. He's the guy who comments and puts the scores on the end of each of my videos. Currently, he's the only scorekeeper because I haven't ever updated that darn spreadsheet. I really need to get round to that, and I keep saying I will and never do.
You work with spreadsheets already, so you don't need them in your off time.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Like spreadsheets.
I do. I like spreadsheet managers.
It's because Shadowhawk is basically a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
That's exactly why.
if Dylan ever forms this development studio thing to do with his degree course, I'm totally going to suggest that they make some sort of spreadsheet game just for Shadow.
I'll play it. I'm deadly serious.
You would play it, yeah.
It'd be all challenges, like make sure these equations work across all tabs of your spreadsheet.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
impossible.
but you have 3 moves to do it in.
Within an order of magnitude.
Look, orders
Yeah,
of magnitude are
3 moves.
important in higher mathematics, and I'm always within the right one, usually 1 or 2.
That's a good sign. That is a good sign.
Make a
I mean, I'm adding up 2 simple numbers, but I'm always within an order of magnitude or 2.
Yes, but your error margin is like 20%.
Oh, it's more than that sometimes. You've commented it's nearly 50 at one point.
Right, yes, once it wasn't. That was on Promoforce, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Or
It
Promoforce.
was something like I'd read 6,000 as 9,000 or something stupid like that.
It was, yeah. But like every time you read out the damage values, you would state completely wrong numbers.
Yes, that is the thing.
That is the thing I do. It keeps you on your toes and makes sure you're watching. Nobody comments that in the videos.
Except for me.
Expected.
We just feel sorry
But the
sometimes.
thing is, I can't help it. I'm a teacher.
No, and it's fine. I understand. I do understand. I was behind you by about that much all the way through that race, and that really annoyed me, Meryl. It was just directly in front of me. I could not move. I know. I was desperately trying for that.
Nobody gonna spectate.
Sure.
Oh, fine.
Why not?
What are you doing?
Oh, nice. That's very reaching.
Hagen, just kill it. Thing is, we drove past you twice and didn't realise it.
Yay, new song.
Shadow, when do I get to join you for one of your Cthulhu streams?
As mentioned, when I eventually get around to writing a Cthulhu session, which will probably be World War Cthulhu, the spy game at the moment, because that's the one I want to do. It also means I need characters set up, it means things. To be fair, I've got all the manuals now, so I have all the information they're ever going to release for that.
Yay.
But the thing is, I don't. The thing is, I don't have the time a lot of the time to actually go and properly do stuff. And also, I always get. And also, it's not necessarily. It's sometimes my fault as well. Sometimes other people's fault. But stringing 2 sessions together has become a real challenge for the group of late.
Well, over the last few years, really.
Yeah, but
because we've all ended up with incredibly busy schedules.
And this is true, and it is my fault as well. Certainly, a lot of the time, but it does sap your motivation to do it as well, which is a problem.
Events was a big thing.
Yeah. Very true.
I'm not saying I won't going to do it because I'm almost certainly will, but I need to be prepared and I need to know it's in advance what's happening and make measures. And also, I hate this course.
It may happen in about 30 years when we've all retired.
It could also happen next week. The way these things work, it could even happen next week. I'm not saying it will, but it could.
But it will.
Well, it could if I get all myself organised this weekend. Do it fair. If I just think it, I'm sitting down, I've got a spare hour, and think, you know what, I'm actually going to read these manuals and take some notes and start doing stuff, and then it'll happen.
I mean, it's like Cthulhu, basically, like.
Yeah, but the thing with the spy, adding the spy element means I've got to add 2 missions. I've got to add an actual spy mission that makes sense, and also add the Cthulhian twist. Which has got to be anti, but not necessarily against what you're already doing. And both of them have to make sense in context, and yeah, it's a little weird. It's a bit more difficult than just doing a regular stand-up Cthulhu session.
Yeah.
But
stand-up.
Well, you know, it's it could be stand-up, Cthulhian stand-up. I'm agreeing with that. I stand by my statement. I think he made you all laugh.
Yeah.
So make a sanity check.
I'm not
Day
even
today, day gone tomorrow.
Shadow, I will give you 1 yen. If
What?
At work, if at work you just start saying, when people ask you to do something, you have to say, I need to roll a sanity check before I can do that for you to see if I can.
Believe it or not, I've
complete
done
that
that, but but it's only because I have joined a role-playing group at work for Newman area, which is starting up just on March.
But that's the reason. It's because he's moonlighting on us.
Yeah.
No, it's this actual physical session which is happening. You know, I haven't sat down at a table and done a proper role-playing session in nearly 10 years, and somebody else is GMing, which is always a plus.
I noticed something wrong with this mini.
Is it
not on
smashed
the
to pieces?
No, it's for driving on the wrong side of the.
So is the wrong side the right side?
But again, you drive on both sides of the road in this format.
No.
Ah, dang it.
Well, that's the thing. All of them are still there. Even the quite. Oh, he was pipped. Pipped to the line.
It was like, oh, Commissar's died. Okay. And then just, boop. Apparently not.
But yeah, all our role-playing sessions are there for the ether. I do recommend, though, that the opening Paranoia ones are quite bad, really, so start at about episode 10 or so when we actually get the format down and whatever.
No,
there were some amazing moments in the early ones, but
the first one is still my favourite, purely because I'm not wearing a fuzzy hat. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
I watch that series every once in a while. It's so funny.
One day we have to finish the mission.
I think my favorite bit is when I can't remember who it was, but they got crushed by the train.
Ah, real shit. Yeah. Good old Real's harder. I wonder what happened to him.
Basically, I am a horrible dick in that game because I just.
He is the most horrible person. I'll be honest.
Just continuously let people get themselves into a sticky situation.
And then hand me notes.
That's how to play Paranoia. That's Paranoia 101. Come on.
It is, and he plays it better than anyone else.
Really annoys people.
Whatever you do, the way to survive Paranoia with Martian in the group is to be part of his madness, and whatever you do not be weak. You have to get the aggression in first, otherwise you will be the person. Yeah. It was Dylan's role, it was Agen's role. It wasn't ever Questioner's role, but I think that's because he kind of got what he got the plot. He got early enough that Dylan's was the target.
Was Snoopy in that one, or was Snoopy and Cthulhu? I can't remember.
Snoopy and Zelly have both been in one-off sessions, I think. That was the whole competent Parax.
Yes.
The legend of competent Parax.
Then there was this.
I remember the ending of your Cthulhu one.
The stunning joke about the fact that he married a scrub bot and we didn't look it up for about 2 years.
To be fair, it was only a loose interpretation of it, but he was married to a scrub bot for 2 years.
Look, it presented him with a ring.
And he took it.
That's right.
And he took the ring.
Yep.
I've reached 88 miles an hour and stopped.
Apparently so did I, simultaneously.
I would still recommend just watching the first game, and I'll try and explain bits and pieces of how generally to play. Also, you'd have to get used to the interface, and also I just saw Aiden going back and forth in an area, so he's having a good day.
Yes, he's having an excellent day.
I just don't care.
What's up, being competent?
Aiden?
Great.
This is a fundamental truth.
Hi, Egan.
If you are not enjoying playing video games, then don't play the video game.
I think he's still.
No, I'm just recovering from the laugh.
Oh, okay, fair enough then.
Yeah, he's still.
I was about to say, I play video games for fun, and that's what I do. And I play less fun video games with fun people, and that gets around that issue.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't do that with Move 3.
This is true. But back when I was playing Move 3, I was Let's Playing with the intent of trying to do it properly.
Yeah,
Or as properly as I ever do.
The thing is, he also had
Oh.
little voice clips from... he had little voice clips from us on our reactions to him as he used to play Move 3.
And in fairness, Move 3 was the first one of the series I played, and I did play it quite a lot.
Was Move 3 the one where it was like?
Move 3 is
Move
the one
3
where you are playing the
took, like,
Galactic
clips
Emperor
and-
and are just dealing with paperwork all the time.
Yeah.
And also, it was technically impossible to win all moves.
Well, no, you could win it. You just could not lose any of your planets because, without the patch, the alien ships, when they attempted to invade, despawned their ships before they dropped off for troops. It was actually impossible to lose planets once you got them. Yeah, well played, Commodore.
Hold on, they destroyed their ships.
No, they
before.
disbanded them.
There
So-
was a bug and they would disband the ship.
So
yeah.
what happens when normally is they'll disband after they drop the troops off, so they can go back in your pool after about 20 turns or whatever. They disbanded before they dropped off the troops, so the troops disbanded as well.
Uh-huh.
So even if they had
So-
absolute superiority over a system, blockading it and whatever, they couldn't actually invade it ever.
Uh-huh. Oh dear. So
Move 3
we have
had some
surrounded
fun
this
bugs.
planet. We have bombed it into oblivion.
To be fair, if the game went long
We
enough,
can
they would
send-
eventually have planetary annihilators, but you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
But by the time they get to planetary annihilators, you've had them for about 120 turns. At least if you know what you're doing and are playing reasonably well. It's an online thing. There will be a link in the description. I'll copy the video over, actually. But it won't start for another 20 minutes or so because I need to get drinks and sort some stuff out. So anyway, thanks you for joining me for Random BRUMS.
Brum brum.
BRUMS! I'll catch you all later.
Bye bye.